I think I alluded to playing this game, and then I never actually did. So that's what we're gonna do today. Is we're gonna play Sonic Classic Heroes. Now, if you don't know what Sonic Classic Heroes is, I am happy to explain to you. It's just Sonic 1. It's also Sonic 2, and you have all of the Sonic Hedgehogs. You have Sonic the Hedgehog, you have Knuckles the Sonic the Hedgehog, and you have Tails the Knuckles the Sonic the Hedgehog, and you can switch between them. I haven't done it yet. You're just gonna have to trust me that you can. This is my preferred way to play Sonic 1 and 2. Unironically, genuinely, this is the way I most love to play Sonic 1 and 2. For two reasons. First of all, there's continuity. There's continuity between Sonic 1 and 2. Once you beat Sonic 1, you just move on to Sonic 2 and it's in the same ROM. The other reason is because... Hold on. The other reason is because having Knuckles and Tails there at all times actually makes the game basically easy mode, and you don't need to ever worry about like struggling with the game. If there's a platforming segment you're not super confident in, just switch to Tails. If there's like a high up area that has, like if you've fallen onto the bottom path of a level, you can just go with Knuckles to the higher path. You can get Super and Hyper in this game. You can collect all the Chaos Emeralds in both games to get Hyper, which is super cool. So yeah, you can just it's a cool game. You just have to trust me. You can play as Knuckles, and that's my most favorite way to play Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Because who's trying, like, honestly, people always complain about, oh, the level designs of the Sonic games don't really fit Sonic that well. Like, oh, Sonic 1, 2, 3, they're not even that good. Like, they don't fit. You know, it's just childhood bias or whatever. But I genuinely think, like, all of that stuff about level design, for the most part, is true. The level designs of Sonic games are not super good, and then you just put like the fire shield in Sonic 1 and suddenly you're playing one of the coolest games ever. You put Tails and Knuckles in the game at all times, suddenly like any bad game design or level design that's in like Marble Zone, like you don't need to interact with that anymore. You can just go Knuckles and fly over all the lava, glide over all the lava. He doesn't fly, he does fly. He does fly in the movie, and it's really weird. Or not the movie, the Sonic OVA, which is basically a movie. Sonic OVA is awesome. Have I talked about that? I don't know. I don't remember, because we did Sonic Week, which was not a week long. I don't think. I played all the Sonic games at like the start of the channel, and since then I've only played like Sonic Frontiers, and I did play Sonic Adventure. I mean, we're gonna be playing Sonic throughout the whole year, because I truly will never run out of Sonic games to play. Not only because Sega has made a lot of Sonic games, but also because there's Sonic fan games infinitely, right? Like you never run out of Sonic to play, and that might be one of the best things about Sonic is that if you like Sonic, there's infinite Sonic, and that can't be said for everything. Is there infinite Mario? There's if there's infinite Mario, there's less Mario than Sonic, right? I feel like that's just true. People are not as enthusiastic about Mario. And God bless, because all those Sonic well, no, I was about to say all those Sonic fan games are great. That's not true. Some of those Sonic fan games are good though, and I'm sure we'll get to them with time. I mean, this is one of them, technically. It's a ROM hack, but it's basically a new game with the way you get to play it. But yeah, like, if there's any, like, game design that you find questionable or just not fun in Sonic, you can just not play it. And that's, like, I mean, it's a bit of a patchwork solution to the underlying problem, which is that the level designs are not good. And I'll admit, the level designs in Sonic are not always good, right? I'm not ever going to deny that. But at the same time, despite being a patchwork solution, it allows me to enjoy these games to a degree that like people are severely limited by the fact that they don't like those aspects of the game, and it means they end up not playing the games. And if just playing Sonic Classic Heroes fixes that problem for you, also it puts the Spin Dash in Sonic 1, which is pretty sick, because Spin Dash is cool. I think that makes it worth playing. In fact, it also has Super Peel Out, but I don't know why anyone would ever use Super Peel Out, but it's in the game. Oh my god, it has Drop Dash? This must be a new well, I mean, it must be a new version, because this is older than Mania. But this new version has Drop Dash in it. The game just keeps getting better and better the more I play it. First we have all the Sonic characters in one game. Also, you can play as Chaotix. I forgot to mention that. You can play as Espio the Chameleon in this game, and yes, it's awesome. Espio's awesome, and you get to play as him in this game. Also, you can do the Sonic 2 special stages, and it counts towards your total of emeralds. So you can get all the Chaos Emeralds in like the first zone. I'm pretty sure you can get them all in Green Hill Zone. Because you get 2 at the end of each level, and then you just need like 6 checkpoints. And there's probably 6 checkpoints in Green Hill Zone. I don't actually know, because like who's ever counted all the checkpoints, but almost certainly they're there. I mean, people always say that like, oh, the Sonic 2 special stages are hard enough with Tails lagging behind you. Well, now you've got Knuckles and Tails lagging behind you. I bet that's pretty frustrating for the people out there who think that that these half-pipe special stages are really hard. And to be honest, they're not very fair levels, because you just go around a corner sometimes and there's bombs there, and it's like, cool, how was I supposed to know that? But at the same time, they're definitely not hard. They're definitely not hard. And also you can run around them, which is pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know, I used to play a lot of Sonic ROM hacks as a kid because I had nothing better to do. I really liked Sonic, and there wasn't enough Sonic games that my laptop could actually play. Like, I could get Sonic Generations on Steam, but I wouldn't be able to play it. That game requires a graphics card. There's no way I'd be able to play it. Oh, wait, they're separate now. The emeralds are set. Okay, that's interesting. I swear, like, when I played Sonic Classic Heroes before, they weren't, but the game did get an update in, like, 2022, I think. Something like that. So that's possibly why those are separate. But yeah, what it used to be like, if I'm remembering correctly, which it's also possible that I'm not remembering correctly, what it used to be like is the first 8 emeralds would always be the Sonic 1 emeralds, and then the next emeralds would be like the Sonic 2 emeralds, or the Soul emeralds or something. I don't really know. They were just a different kind of emerald, which is cool. And now we're in Marble Hill. Oh, I keep saying Marble Hill Zone. It's a classic Mega G Wolf bit. I don't know if you know who Mega G Wolf is. YouTuber used to make these Sonic ROM hack like review videos. Some of the best content on YouTube right there, but he always used to say Marble Hill Zone. And here we are climbing up this wall with Knuckles, because who can be bothered playing through Marble Hill Zone, right? And so you just do that, and you get to enjoy the game. Okay, we should probably get 50 rings, though, because we want to get the super forms. I mean, I don't know, maybe I won't play long enough to even get all the super forms, but yeah, I do have to go out soon, so I can't record for as long today, which I thought was kind of a shame, because I really like Sonic Classic Heroes. I was like, it's a shame that I can't make this like a full video where I play through both Sonic games. But then I thought about it, and I was like, I played Sonic 1, I played Sonic 2. Maybe it's probably fine that I'm not playing through all of this on the channel, because I mean ultimately they're the same game. It is a ROM hack. I think it's different enough. I'm not like cheating by playing this or anything, but I do see how that would maybe be seen as not cool if I played through a bunch of Sonic ROM hacks that just like barely changed the game. I do think this one changes the game quite a lot, but I mean they added Drop Dash, which I didn't even know about until now, which I think is a really cool feature. I mean Drop Dash, I think we talked about this in the Mania video. There's no way I didn't talk about it, but Drop Dash, such a sick feature. One of the coolest like Sonic things ever. Like people have been trying to make 2D Sonic better for ages. I remember playing a bunch of ROM hacks that were like, yeah, let's give him like a homing attack in 2D. Let's give him like a double jump and stuff like that. But nothing works as good as the Drop Dash. I know the Drop Dash is kind of just like Spin Dash, but you don't need to like charge it up because you're already in the air. It is kind of just that. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of just that. But at the same time, it is more because of that thing we're talking about where like it just keeps the gameplay smooth, and it so you're not interrupting gameplay by repeatedly having to slow down and spin dash. Or worse, in the games that don't have spin dash, you're not slowing down to spin dash, you're just taking forever to speed back up again. Which is worse. So yeah, I definitely think that Drop Dash is like really cool. And I died because I'm bad. We picked up a lot of extra lives along the way, to be fair, so and we're gonna use them all. We're gonna use every single one of those extra lives that I picked up. But yeah, I don't know if Tails has unlimited flight in this version. I don't remember. If there's a limit, there's the limit. Yeah, it took me a while to get there. It's not something that's gonna like matter outside of boss fights, probably. In boss fights, you might want to like fly above the boss for ages or something. You can't do that, but you can basically just have flight. Like, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's nice that you're able to like switch between the characters and stuff, because you know, playing Sonic 2 as a kid, you know, you play the whole game through as Sonic, just having Tails follow you. And that issue is kind of rectified in Sonic 3, where you can pick any character to play as. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mostly played Sonic 3 as a kid. It was my favorite. It was my favorite Sonic game. Probably because of the amount of replayability you got out of having multiple characters. So yeah, I don't know. That was Sonic Classic Heroes. I think it's a really cool game. I think it has quite a lot to offer. And just to show off what I was talking about earlier with the I'm gonna figure it out. Just to show off what I wanted to earlier. How do you play as Team Chaotix? There we go, Team Chaotix. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna play Team Chaotix, and we're gonna start in Emerald Hill, just so I can show off some more of what the game has to offer before I end the video, because I do think it's worth playing. So you can play as Team Chaotix, and by default they don't have the tether between them, like in Chaotix, but you can play with the tether. That's a setting you can enable, is the tether from Knuckles Chaotix. But yeah, I mean, check it out. Isn't this awesome? Also, what you're seeing on screen right now, the like weird shields, I record in 30 FPS for the most part. It's just because I record a couple 30 FPS games for like speedrunning stuff, and I always forget to turn it back to 60. That's the main reason that I'm recording in 30 FPS right now. This is the 60 FPS game, obviously, and what you're seeing, well, I guess not right now, but what you were seeing earlier with the shield was the 30 FPS thing where it changes every frame. The shield changes every frame. So on 30 FPS video, you only see one of the frames as if the shield was static. And I remember watching YouTube videos of Sonic games and seeing this and being like, why on earth does the shield look different in their game to mine? And then I realized the reason is because of that 30 FPS recording thing. And actually, if you go watch a 30 FPS Shovel Knight video, when you take damage in Shovel Knight, you flash every frame. So when you're watching 30 FPS videos, sometimes when you take damage, depending on which frame you take damage on, I guess, you just go invisible. And this is what Charmy Bee does. Charmy Bee can just fly infinitely, forever, and it's pretty cool. And yeah, that's what Sonic's. I just said Sonic. This is what Sonic Classic Heroes looks like. It's one of my favorite ROM hack fan game things. Probably my favorite, honestly, just because like of the amount of like replay value it adds to this old game. But yeah, I don't know. I really like it. I feel like Eggman looks I mean, I know he looks different. I just can't tell what his design's supposed to be. Maybe that's his Chaotix sprite? I don't know. I haven't played Chaotix. But that's definitely a different Eggman sprite. I don't know why he looks different. But yeah, there you go. Chaotix in Sonic 2. Pretty cool.